So what is a screencast? Well, this is an example of a screencast. And according to Wikipedia, a screencast is a digital recording of a computer screen output. It's not a screenshot, it's not a static screenshot, but there's actually enhanced audio narration about what's going on the screen. So why would you use a screencast? Well, this year we had 7 snow days. So after about the second or third snow day, I told my AP Stat students that when there was a snow day that they should expect to see a screencast posted to my YouTube channel that they would be required to watch. Also on sub days, I've used screencasts. I've done screencasts with the smartboard software, and that's one of the tools you could use to create screencasts. I'll talk about some other tools in a few minutes, but on a day when there's a sub, I can actually still have the students learn some content and then have a chance to practice individually. Fathom demos, I just got into using Fathom a little bit more this year, but I still wasn't too comfortable with using Fathom. You know that if you use technology and then you have a technical difficulty, you lose your students and then half the period's gone and you have trouble getting them back. So I create screencasts of Fathom demos and then I show the demo in class. I can rewind the demo if they need to see it again. I post it to my YouTube channel, so if they're out, they don't miss the demo and the explanation of the demo, or they can see it themselves again if they want to review the demo outside of class. I'm thinking next year of using screencasts to do what I'm calling flip-flop teaching, and what I mean by that is giving students some questions to think about or some example problems to take a look at and have them post questions that they might have prior to class so that I know specifically what to focus on in class, and also so we can look at more in-depth problems in class where we need to have some face-to-face communication. So flip-flop teaching. Student projects. This year, to review for the AP Statistics exam, I had students create screencasts of problem number 6, which we then shared with each other in class so that they had an opportunity to see multiple problems and review them. And then they actually had a test on the screencast problems. They were randomly given 2 of the problems to do as a test. Also, in my advanced algebra class this year, the students had a review packet for their final exam. They had to create a screencast on specific problems, and then we viewed those screencasts. And those students did actually very well on their final exam, probably in part because they had some very focused types of problems to take a look at. Also, screencasts can be linked to student assessment, either using Moodle or Google Docs, where they have specific questions that they need to answer after viewing the screencast. So what are some screencast resources that are out there? Well, screencast resources can be free. I mean, there's some that you have to pay for. If you have a smartboard, you can use your smartboard software to create screencasts. If you don't have a smartboard and your students don't have access to a smartboard, they could create screencasts by using Jing, ScreenR, or Screencast-O-Matic. Jing requires a download of some software onto your computer. This year I can't download anything onto my school laptop, so instead of using Jing, this year I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. Screencast-O-Matic is a little bit better than ScreenR. ScreenR is great because it can work with iPhones, and you can even do screencasts through your iPhone. However, you're only allowed a maximum of 5 minutes, where Screencast-O-Matic, you have a 15-minute maximum, and students can do screencasts in 15 minutes or less very easily. There's also a webcam option where your picture would appear down here in the right-hand corner with you talking about your screencast. You can actually create your own channel, or I actually upload my screencast to YouTube. So I'm really getting into using screencasts as a way to communicate with my students and have them take a little bit more responsibility for learning some things outside of class. If you have a question about screencasts, I will be uploading this screencast to my YouTube channel, which is Math Teacher 24. Math Teacher 24.